A warm welcome to this channel. Thank you for always creating time to stop by and check out what I have in store for you on this channel. If you're a new subscriber, feel at home. This is where you belong. I'm also very grateful for the kind of interactions that we've always had in the comment section, and I look forward to interacting with you even some more to provide information that will be helpful for you in terms of reference. And I'd advise that in case I give you reference to such kind of a fundi, you better do due diligence so that you don't come back here to to complain that this and this did not go well for you. Otherwise, I do what I can as far as referral is concerned. So most welcome. So today I'd like to showcase the roofing process of a precast house. If you like, you can call it a precast or a prefabricated house. They are more or less the same. You know, when you talk about a precast house, it generally implies that the concrete slabs, like in this case, these concrete slabs you see on your screen, are created offsite and then delivered to the plot for final assembly. Apologies for the background noises from my son. Of course, he's my son and he lives in my house, so I cannot chase him away when I want to do the voiceovers. I hope you understand. Anyway, so this roofing process, as I've mentioned, it is standard like you do on any other kind of a building. Of course, the iron sheets you want to use will depend on the kind of money you allocate for this process. The only difference is that there is no lintel. This precast house has no lintel. So what happens is that once they reach, the plates are precast in a determined size. So like in this case, what was used for the plates is 8 by 4 feet. So the width is 4 and the length is 8, which means that the height of this house is generally 8 feet. But then on top of this level that you want to attach the roof, now what they do is a kind of wood that is put up there, as you can see, where the fundi is stepping, so that this is attached to the precast house using what we call wall pass. So now after that, the boards are attached like we'll do in any other house, as you've seen. Yes.
Japo na tembea kwenye bonde la giza la kifo, sitaogopa, Yesu lingo.
And so this roofing process is something that took just a day. On site were 4 to 5 fundis. Of course, the main fundi and then the watu wa mikono, if you like to call it that way. So it is a day's job, and the number of iron sheets that have been used are about 57. The number of plates that were used to construct this house were 48. So if you're someone who likes this kind of a prefab house, you can just check some of the videos that I've done before. You'll find a feature of a similar house. In fact, there are several. So you can check out the final look so that you get to know exactly what you want to get into before you start. So another question that has come up is that are the walls strong enough to sustain the weight of the roofing? And I'd like to say that the walls are strong enough because, of course, the process of molding the walls involves these square tubes that you see, which are 1 by 1 square tubes, and then there is a wire mesh that has been encased in between the solid walls that you can see on your screen right now. So it is quite a process that, of course, involves curing thereafter. And then finally they come to your site and then the plates are assembled. So yes, the walls are strong enough to sustain the weight of the roof. One thing you may want to know about a prefab house like this one is that the only difference is that the walls are made of something quite temporary. In fact, I got to learn that you do not need permissions when you're constructing such kind of a house. Permissions from the county and the national, National Construction Authority. You don't need any kind of permissions because it is considered a temporary house. And something else about it is that when you are moving, assuming you've done this on a plot that is leased, for people who want to do this for other projects like, animal keeping and what have you, eventually you can just dismantle the whole thing because the 1x1 square tubes have been joined together using, the joinery has been done by welding. So it can actually be separated so that you carry your plates away. So the process is moving on very well, although it is threatening to rain right now. Actually, it is drizzling a bit, but the process is running smoothly. On my farthest right, you notice that there is a mabati house that the owner started with. When she came into this compound, this is the house that she actually started with. I've featured this house in the previous videos on this channel. You can check it out. So this is a true illustration that you can actually start from somewhere and grow up to that level where, of course, you want to. And that aside, people have their own choices. So when you watch editions on this video, kindly be kind so that you understand even our hands and our fingers are not the same. The fingers on your left hand, for instance, are not the same. So where someone starts from somewhere, while someone starts from possibly a permanent building somewhere, someone else may start at a different level, and it does not matter. What matters is that there is, illustration that growth is happening, and as I bring you these editions here, it is just to encourage you, not so much of anything else.
Japo tembea kwenye bonde la giza la kifo,
sitaogopa, Yesu ni ngome.
Japo tembea kwenye bonde la giza la kifo,
sitaogopa, Yesu ni ngome.
Japo tembea kwenye bonde la giza la kifo,
sitaogopa, Yesu ni ngome.
Tembea kwenye bonde la giza la kifo,
sitaogopa.